Hi, I'm Dean Argent, a university qualified mechanical engineer. I'm a licensed motor dealer and the owner of usedvehiclesales.fordrangerforsale.com.au. And in this video, I am going to take you on a walkthrough of, well, this car viciously guarded by the security Rottweiler of this 2007 model 4x4 turbo diesel Ford Ranger with an alloy tray that I got for sale right here on my yard. Now, when I buy these cars, I like to get down the side here like this and have a look. See, I'm not looking at the dog, although he's conveniently parked his big ass right there. What I'm looking for is dents in the side, and there isn't any. And then I like to have a look across here for stone chips and stuff, and there it is, there's the one. So they're allowed to have a number, but they can't have a billion of them, because when they got a billion of them, it means the previous driver didn't give a shit. So have a look up here, see how there's no dents up this side as well. This car's in great shape all round. I also like to look at this, check this. See how those tyres are wearing evenly across the surfaces? That tells me all the suspension geometry and steering components and all that are doing just what they should. So let's go back here and have a look. We've got the other dog here coming to say good day. Apparently that's what they're doing today. So let's go and have a look inside. So there is a mark on the seat right there. I think it's paint or something, but yeah, seat covers will fix that. But a general condition inside, the car's in bloody great shape inside here. So it's got all the power windows and all that sort of stuff going on. Let's have a look under here. It's got the RFW, which is a really fucking wild button. Hit that and you're in for a wild ride. No, it's not. That's the remote free wheel. So after you've chosen four-wheel drive, see this one, you don't have to get out of the car and turn those hubs in. You just go bang into 4 high, out of 2 high. And then once you're finished with it, you put it back into remote free wheel hub, turns that back off. So pretty easy to get in and out of 4-wheel drive. So you see it's got the 246 on it, which for these turbo diesels bugger all. It's got all the radio, it's got MP3, it's got all this fancy shit going on in here. Aircon's icy cold, fans working beautiful. But check this, I've got the logbooks and all the service history here. I like it when I see stuff like that. It's owned by the Caboolture Council, they were the first owner. And all the logbooks and service history, all that's there. Why I like to see that is because councils don't skimp on maintenance. They keep their cars well maintained. So obviously from a pretty good heritage, you can tell that. It's got the roof racks up on top so that if you knock your mother-in-law off, well, you can dispose of the body up there somehow if she can't fit in the tray. Or any other sensible purpose you might choose to use them for. So let's have a look in the back here. Here's the condition of these back seats. This one's got the carpet in it, not the mats, so just a little bit extra luxury going on in there. They're all in good shape. A few little marks here where, well, you could probably paint that if you really wanted, if that sort of thing bothered you, but if that bothered you, you probably wouldn't be looking at a used car anyway. You'd be down the Ford dealer spending 5 times this on a new one. Have a look at this alloy tray. It is in bloody good shape. It's nice and straight. I've got my tape measure in there to measure it for you, but just wanted to show you what's going on under here and have a good look around. Nice and straight. She is 1800 wide, if you can see that, and just a little bit less long. It is this long. Ah, fuck, dropped me tape. Hang on. There. So it's 16, almost 1700 inside. So there's that. Let's have a look around here. It's got the tow bar and all that, big old tow bar going on there. It's nice and tucked in relative to there, so you're not going to bust your shins on it when you walk past. So it's got the racks up here for carrying lengths and the roof racks up on top. So if you want to carry 6 metre lengths, you probably can without too much trouble. They'll be unsupported up the front up there, but you can still do it. Now over here, we've got the 3 litre DCI turbo diesel Coleman rail injection. Now this thing, in the photos that I had before, I had this thing pulled all the way out, comes out about like this far out back to here, which give you an idea, it fitted in between that car and here, so it takes up like most of that space. I had to put it away, but you can just unzip it at the bottom. You just unzip there and it rolls out, and then I just can't do it with one hand while I'm filming, but what it does is it's just got these bars in it that you just extend out, drop the legs down, that's it. It's a one-man job, it's quick, it's easy, it's a good 38 seconds it takes to roll it out, and then you've got yourself this really awesome undercover area. If you pull up at the beach or somewhere like that while you're out cruising and you've got like shade and stuff, that thing is awesome. Or if you're using it for a work truck, you got somewhere to have smoke in the shade, which takes you, like I said, 30 seconds to pull it out. So there's a good look around the outside. Have a look in here. We already had a look there. Everything's in really good shape inside there, but it is a used truck too. I'm not pretending it's not used. Of course it bloody is. But it's just in good shape all the way around. So there's that. I've left this on, like it had a two-way radio installed inside, like a UHF or something. They took it out, but I left all the brackets and all this installed in case you wanted to use it. If you don't want it, you can just take it out. It takes like 35 seconds as well. But if you want to, that's why I just thought we'd leave it in. So when the cars come into the yard, there's a whole bunch of stuff we do on them. And in the next video, I'm going to show you the 3 important ingredients that you need to know. Firstly, how all our prices are fixed, because we can't take out what we put into them. It just makes buying them easy. Secondly, is all the maintenance that we do on the cars before they go out. I include that. And thirdly, everything that comes with it for the price you see it advertised for. So let's go to the next video and I'll show you how all that works. So when the cars come into the yard, we do 6 levels of inspection. The first one is we do a road test. We drive it around a very specific test track and we listen for all those noises and stuff that shouldn't be there. Then we do a yard test. And so in the yard test, what we're looking for is that everything works like it should, like the windows go up and down, the fan works, everything in the car is working like it should. And if it's not working, I will have mentioned it in the previous video. Then it goes into mechanical. The mechanic's got quite an extensive checklist of things that he inspects, things like is the spare tyre there and is it fully inflated and all those sorts of things. All that stuff's done and that's what's covered off in mechanical. So that's the 3rd level. On the 4th level, we do a roadworthy inspection. We get an independent mechanic who does his roadworthy inspections on the vehicles. He's licensed by Queensland Transport to come out or do them at his facility. Either way, it doesn't matter. But he does the inspections on them. He gets underneath every single car and he checks all the suspension components and all the things that are required for the roadworthy. So we have a properly done roadworthy certificate by an independent person come out as well. And then on the 5th level of check, we do a quality assurance or a QA run. What happens there is someone who hasn't driven the car and hasn't worked on it, he then goes and drives the car after it's been through mechanical, and he's basically doing a double check like what a buyer would do. They'd get in it and if there's a noise, they're like, "Ooh, what's that noise?" or stuff like that. He comes back, if there's any of those things, then we've identified them through the QA run. And what that does for you is it allows, well, from my point of view, it allows me to know and stand there quite confidently and know that the car is prepared properly. And then on the 6th level of check, what we do is before the car goes out, so after it's finished the QA, the cars then go out the front of the yard, and you would have seen them in the background of the previous part of this video, and they sit out there until they go out. Well, before they go out, we do another level, the 6th level of check, where we just check that the wipers are still working, that the little sprayers haven't blocked up, that none of the bulbs haven't stopped working or any of that sort of stuff. So there's the 6 levels of inspection that we do on each one of the cars. Now, I don't expect you to believe me when I tell you I prepare the cars like that, but as you could tell from the previous video, we are on dirt. I do not have concrete, I don't have flags, I don't have salesmen ready to pounce on you when you come down. In fact, this is me pouncing on you now. So if you're still, hello, you there? Hello, come back so I can pounce on you some more. So if you're still there, the reason I'm telling you this is because I don't have all that expensive shit. We don't have the overheads. And it allows me to put the money back into the cars. And that's why, but I don't expect you to believe that either. But what you should do is go and have a look at our Facebook reviews and you'll see the vast majority of our buyers are more than delighted with their car because of the work we put into preparing the cars. So with that, we have buyers, they come from way up north, like up Cairns, way out west. They catch the train down, or they catch the plane to Brisbane, they catch the train to our location here, and then they drive their car off. If we don't prepare the cars properly and they fall apart on their way home, they don't get on Facebook and write good reviews. So that's why I'm proud of the level of all of the cars that I prepare. Although I muck around in these videos, what I don't compromise on is the quality and the standard that the cars are prepared to before they leave the yard. And that's reflected in our Facebook reviews. The link is included on this page, so go and have a look and see what the crowd says about working with us. So because of the work we put into the cars, all the prices are fixed. If you turn around and go, hey Dean, are you negotiable? I'd be like, yes, I'm negotiable, but why would you want to pay more? So I do that because I can't take out what we put into those cars, and frankly I don't want to. If the cars don't meet the standard, or they can't easily be brought up to that standard, I launch them off through an auction. And that's why you shouldn't buy cars from auctions, because that's where blokes like me dump our garbage. Okay, so this car has been through all the inspection and is come up properly and is prepared properly, so therefore I have nowhere to move on the price. The prices are already good anyway, otherwise you wouldn't have clicked on and got this video. So the prices are all fixed. And the last thing I want to tell you, before I tell you what comes with the car for the price you see it advertised, is that we need to make appointments to come out. Now, we are not your typical yard, like I said before. We're not equipped for people just to roll up and walk out. You're more than welcome to come and check the cars out and take them for a spin. I've got no trouble with that. But you just need to let us know when you're coming. We've got a couple of guard dogs that roam around here, and we put those away when people are coming, and that way no one gets bit. Everyone's happy. So if you let us know when you're coming, we'll put the dogs away, we'll open up the gates, and we can show you the car and you can have a look over that and any others that might work for you, whatever you want. So please make an appointment before you come out. So what comes with the car for the price you see it advertised for? Good question, and I'm glad that you asked. So firstly, it comes with either 6 months Queensland rego or the rego that you see, like the date. Have a look in the text above, it'll tell you the expiry date, or 6 months, whichever one it is. If you're an interstate buyer, give us a call, we'll tell you how that works for you. We are a large dealer with Queensland Transport. What that means is we have the number plates on site, we have all the paperwork, all the forms, all that stuff, so you don't even need to go into the government department and get sneezed on by all the grubs. We do all that for you. Aren't we good? So all you got to do is fill out some forms, we stick the number plates on, we do all the paperwork for you, drive away, nothing else to do. All that's included in the price you see. The next thing is when the cars go through mechanical, one of the things we do is a fresh service. So your vehicle has been freshly serviced and you will not need to do any scheduled maintenance for the next 10,000 Ks or 6 months, whichever comes first. It's got guaranteed no money owing, guaranteed not stolen, guaranteed never written off. I'll show you all that on the paperwork when you come on down. And it's also got a current roadworthy certificate. So we have the independent inspector, he's got a license from the Queensland government and he's the one who says this car is in a roadworthy condition. So we've brought the car up to that standard as well, so it comes with the roadworthy. So yes, we do trade-ins, and if you need help with your finance, there is a link up the top of this page that says no deposit finance. You can put your details in there and our finance guy will come back and he'll give you a quote on exactly how much it will cost you per week to drive away in this fine automobile. Well, I'm Dean, thanks for watching this video. If there's anything I haven't covered, feel free to give us a call, drop us a text, or whatever you want to do. We can take payment by cash, by credit card, by internet transfer, bank check, however you want to do it. Best off if we do internet transfer, that one works best for us. But however you want to do it, it's entirely up to you. Well, I'm Dean, thanks for watching the video. If there's anything I haven't covered, feel free to give us a call, drop us a text, and I look forward to meeting you soon. See ya.